Right, okay guys, welcome to another video. Now before I get started with this one, this video has been inspired by my good friend Mark at 20th Century Gaming. He did a very similar couple of videos looking at baddies in games. Now this is my top 10. Now it's not the hardest baddies, the most evil baddies, it's just 10 baddies who were a complete pain in the arse for different reasons. Some are quite obvious, some not so. So yeah, let's kick things off. I'm going to work my way back from number 10. Right, kicking things off in number 10 we have, from Drop Zone, we have NMI. Now this little dude, he's basically, is it the Baiter that's in the Defender? You know, this was Archer McLean's take on Defender, so this guy is a sneaky son of a bitch, as we shall soon see. Yep, everything's going along nice, you think, doing really well here, pick up the little guys, deposit them safely, getting to the end of the level, you think, yep, we're going to do absolutely fine here. One more guy to kill, and then a couple of baddies to deposit, and then we'll go on to the next level. Oh, there he is, the little son of a gun. He will just keep homing in on you and will not give up. He is a relentless little bugger. Call him the Terminator of the video games. And he keeps at it. Boom, hits good night. Yeah, that's number 10, NMI. Next up, in 9th position, in a game called Pipeline, which is one of my favouriteest games ever, we have the Lobster. Now, as you'll soon see, this little guy, he appears a wee bit later on in the game. There is only one way to kill him, and that is by shooting him up the arse. I shit you not. So let's have a look at this little guy in action. Yeah, we're going about our business, killing the baddies with a little helper on the left hand side. Obviously want to keep that pipeline open up, keep the fleas at bay as well. Yep, and there he goes. You can hear him accompanied by his little down. Now you cannot shoot that guy in the face, you can, but it will do nothing. The only way to kill that lobster is by shooting him from behind. The other way is to basically sacrifice, so he doesn't want to die. Yeah, you can sacrifice him by letting him kill your baddie. He's even that evil, he's got his own little intro. There you go, terrifying the poor little guy. So that was number 9, that was a Lobster in Pipeline. Number 8, from Beachhead, we have the end of level gun. Now it looks quite fearful, this thing, and yeah, it should be, because this is what you get when you get to the very end of the last level. You've got to try and defeat this bad guy. And what makes it terrifying is you've got to try and take out these white little dots, but the gun starts to slowly rotate and he will basically blast you. He takes aim and fire. Boom! That's it, there's no hiding from the gun. That was in Beachhead, he was number 8. Number 7, we've got the insidious little skeleton from Forbidden Forest. Now this guy features in this because not so much he's a difficult guy to get rid of, but he's a sneaky little bugger, as you'll soon see. He's actually a coward, and he will demonstrate that in 1 second. So this is about the 5th level. You'll get the music playing and there he is chasing me with his spear, so I've got to basically leg it. There he comes, but if you turn and face him, he runs away. And he'll keep running away, but the minute your back's turned on him, he'll reappear. There it is, beat it, you stop, boom, he's back in there. So he's not only an evil minion, he is a coward. So that was number 5, Forbidden Forest. Number 6, from Hover Bover, we have the dog. Now technically this dog is supposed to be on your side, apparently. Yeah, you press the fire button and it will bark and it will chase the gardener and I don't know what, there's another character. But this little dog can actually end up causing your demise, as you'll soon find out. I'm going about my business, cutting the grass, happy as Larry, and you can see there the dogs on the other side of the hedge, so we can't get to me. That's my irate neighbour, He's keeping his distance. Whoop, I've just gone across the flowers, and the dog walks across me, causes the lawnmower to overheat. Boom, end of the game. Yeah, number 6 was the dog out of hover bother. Number 5 in the list, we have, I don't know what that thing's called, the little ball collection, the collection of balls, that's what we'll call it, in Nebulous. Nebulous is one tough cookie. It is a very, very difficult game at the best of times, but what, apart from the holes that suddenly appear in the floor, you've got this annoying little thing. So here we go, we're trying to work our way to the top of the tower. Just watch the eyeball, up there, move in there, and there he appears, and you try and outrun him. Boom. You can't kill him, you can only avoid him. There is no running from him. So that was number 5. Number 4, we've got the Goalkeeper in international soccer. Now it's not any goalkeeper, it's your own goalkeeper, because I'm sure he's obviously been paid to throw the game, and I have substantial evidence that will show this to be true. Yeah, so anyway, let's take a wee look at the game and we shall see this match throwing in action. That's my opponent running towards the goal. He's lining up the shot, he hits it, and the keeper doesn't even flinch. He bends his legs and doesn't even attempt to catch the ball. So let's take a look at that in slow motion. Here we go, he's coming in for the shot, and the keeper crouches and makes no effort to save the ball. So I think he's definitely on the wrong side. That was number 4 international soccer goalkeepers. Number 3, we have the ambulance, or is it a fire engine? I think it is. Motor Mania by Audiogenic. Again, this is on the C64. Well, they're all on the C64, but you'll soon see this little guy in action. He is a pain in the butt, as we'll soon see. Interestingly, this was one of the very first games I ever played in the C64. Looking at it now, it's pretty cringeworthy, but it was good at the time. So yeah, here we go. But the idea is basically just to get as far on as you can, avoiding cars, avoiding walls. Yep, we're good to go. We've got plenty of fuel, nothing's happening. Yep, nothing at all. There's the gas. Yep, we're in the home straight, we're doing really, really well. And then, oh, mind the rocks. And the road narrows a wee bit, still doing okay. No surprises. Oh, mind the rocks again, we're really looking good here. And then, oops again, so I thought that was it coming. Boom! From nowhere appears the fire engine. That's my number 3 worst enemies. The second worst enemy, sneaky enemy, is the helicopter in Fort Apocalypse. This is a tough game. It's one of my favourite games, but this little guy will appear when you least expect him, and 9 times out of 10, unless you've got the reactions of somebody extremely reactive, he'll take you out. So yeah, let's pick up some fuel and let's crack on, moving along, killing baddies. Take out this little wall, avoiding these little things. I don't know what they are actually. Yeah, but everything's going great, no problems at all. And then suddenly, from nowhere, like Jaws, he appears and he harasses and he takes you down. So that was number 2. And my worst enemy in the C64 is a Pterodactyl in Boogaboo the Flea. This guy will just home in on you, and he'll, similar to the helicopter, he'll take you out when you least expect it. This is a tough game at the best of times, so why we needed him put into the mix is no, I've got absolutely no idea. So yeah, you've got to basically try and escape from the cave, just tapping left and right, trying to get the, get the sort of the altitude so you can work your way up. And you'll see him at the top there. He's just appeared out of shot. Well, no, he's in shot actually. So try and avoid him. Keep going, keep going. Let's try and get up there, and boom! There he is, right on you. So yeah, what can you do with that, guys? That is my top 10 annoying baddies. Like I said, they're not all obvious, but these are my worst ones. As usual, guys, thank you very, very much for watching.